for sustainability purposes, I believe that what we see right now in our own life with refurbished phones, or we hesitate now in buying a new object.
Sustainability is really having a strong imprint moving forward on manufacturing. Now, manufacturing is about producing goods, producing assets, and in the end, what we're seeing is that the nature of those goods and those assets being produced is changing. For one, effectively, we're moving quite simply from a linear life cycle for products. Product used to be produced, then the consumer used to use it and then discard it. And we are moving to a circular life cycle for products. So what does that mean? That means effectively that when you'll be, as a business, designing or producing a product, you will be building it with the end in mind. You will make sure that it's, let's say, recyclable, circular at the end of its life cycle.
When we spoke, even for the product, about product life cycle management, most often we stopped when delivering the product, and then the rest of the life, more or less, even dismantling at the end or retrofitting and so on, was completely outside the scope. But here we are, and it will be critical for the future.
Maybe one thing also that we need to work on is to, when you design a new product, well, talking about equipment, thinking immediately about recyclability of the machine or the piece of equipment. And when you do new product development, you go system engineering, simulation, manufacturing engineering, so that is well integrated now. Service engineering for design for service, but we need to think also now into the recycling engineering.
I think when consumers have a level of trust that goods have been created sustainably, ethically, and that the value chain has sort of been upheld, if that makes sense, then you start to see changes on a really almost molecular level in a consumer's brain. And I think moving that back up to manufacturers as well, when they start seeing the returns on them from an economic perspective, you really start to see things move in a different sort of way, and people come up with new ideas and envision new ways of working, but also new ways of selling stuff as well.
People want sustainable, or even better, circular products. And for that, you need to reinvent the way you design, you engineer, you manufacture, and your life cycle, your manufacturing assets. So we are seeing an amazing transformation right now.